Hello. I'm going to be doing another stream of Final Fantasy 7. Having completed the game once through, playing blind from when it first came out, I've since been able to play the game on hard mode, get the platinum achievement. It's actually just a fantastic game, and I'm delighted to just play through it again. Unfortunately, the way I'm streaming just from PS4 straight to YouTube is the final chapter's restricted for whatever reason, and it doesn't let me record. So unfortunately, the actual finale of the game, which in itself is just amazing, I can't record or broadcast, not without a capture card. I'm in the process of upgrading my hardware, but for the time being this is how I'm going to have to stream it. I wanted to play through it again, just to see how different it feels, but also see how I've learned from the first playthrough. So I'll get started. If you're going to join live, that's great. If not, you might be watching this on YouTube a bit later. But either way, I hope you enjoy. Admittedly, one thing I started to do on the New Game Plus was skip through a lot of the cutscenes, so I won't be doing that this playthrough. I'll keep them all up. I'll try not to talk during them either, at least not when there's lots of dialogue, so that you can keep up with the story. But by and large, for long cutscenes like this, I can have a chat through them. Yeah, it's kept me entertained for, I think, about 80 hours on my original playthrough. I stopped recording it after the final chapter was blocked from recording, but we'll see how this playthrough feels different. Keeping it on normal mode. I think easy is well, less of a challenge. I did find that playing through it the first time, you know, I was challenged. It wasn't just a button mashing ordeal. It did require you to think on your feet at times, and I saw my fair share of game over screens as well, so always a sign of a good game. It's not one that you can simply breeze through without any effort. And I feel that now that I know, or I'm much more confident on how the game works and how to play it, that I can allude to a bit more of the backstory. If you're watching and you aren't familiar with the game, that is. I mean, this is just one part of a much, much bigger story that should get released in due course. And I'm really excited for when part 2 comes out. This game only encompasses the Midgar section of the first original game, sorry. Midgar being the city that we find ourselves in. And I guess the backstory is that the planet on which these characters live is considered a living being, and it has a live stream flowing through it. And what the Shinra Electric Power Company is doing is harvesting the Mako energy, which is like the blood going through the planet's veins, and using it for power. Which is what these reactors are in the background. say, it's just visually such a stunning game. So here we'll be taking on the role of Cloud, who's a mercenary. He signed up to, for a job to destroy one of these reactors with this freedom fighter group called Avalanche, who we'll meet now. It's their belief that the planet is slowly dying because of all the energy being harvested. Being led by Barrett, the man with the gun for the arm.
Get down here, Merc.
Okay, so hopefully you can hear me all alright.
Halt! Who goes there? You're up.
I was considering turning down the game volume, but the music and sound effects are just so good.
You're coming with us. Nice and easy.
Don't think so. Not bad.
I'll be skipping through the kind of tutorial pop-ups. Don't need to read them.
Who in the hell? Hands where I can see them!
Have fun.
Freeze! Move and we shoot!
Go ahead. Enough of this. It's over. Not bad.
Unfortunately, I'm not sure there's a way to actually turn them off. So whenever you do start a new game, you have to skip through them.
Drop the weapon!
You got this.
Yeah, what'd he say? You're coming with us!
Can't get surrounded. Nope. That's fast.
So what I've realised is that I didn't actually adjust any battle settings. Something I didn't do in the first playthrough was assign shortcuts, which is extremely useful for
Let's go.
quickly issuing commands in battle or in game. Something I neglected to do in my first playthrough was harness characters' abilities. Some of them have got some extremely useful ATB commands which make battling far more interesting.
So what's Soldier Boy's deal? Is he one of us now? He's got balls, this, what was his name again?
Cloud Strife.
Right.
And he isn't a soldier anymore. Still, he's a professional, unlike the rest of us. I'm glad to have him.
This is a one-time gig. When it's done, we're done.
Real joy to work with, though.
Looks are what people notice first.
Guess I'm not on the same page as people.
I'd say you're not even reading the same book.
Enough. We're done here.
Or even
Come
the
on,
same-
nobody do something this crazy just for money. They may not think you're a true believer, but you know what I think?
Not interested.
What?
Wedge. You better be worth the money, Merc. Every last gil.
Recreation of the iconic backdrop.
Get him, boy!
Get here first. Enough. No escape. See ya. Nothing to it.
So Cloud has two modes, Operator mode and Punisher mode. Operator being slightly faster but less damaging.
Alright, it's over. Burn!
And it's insane the amount of damage that Cloud can actually do when he's in Punisher mode.
That's that. Was never in doubt.
So what I'll probably end up doing is switching between the two modes quite frequently.
Hey, Cloud! Elevator's over there! Catch up soon!
And for the first chapter I'm restricted in terms of what materia I can use, so Cloud currently comes equipped with a fire materia, which is incredibly useful against a lot of the enemies here. It's not until we take control of Barret that we get some lightning and some healing materia. So for the time being we're kind of stuck as is.
This way.
But that's not to say that we're restricted in any way.
Huh. Not so fast. We've got company.
Should be easy.
Where are you?
Brace yourself. Let's go.
That being said, what I have noticed is that I'm far more used to being better equipped at this stage. Having played the game through once already, you're allowed to revisit old scenes with all your gathered equipment and gear. So Cloud feels a little bit underleveled, but that's not a problem. Right, so I'd like focus thrust to be on square. That's better. Much more used to having the ATB fill up a bit quicker.
No holding back. It's over. Was never in doubt.
Also, having played the game in hard mode, which doesn't allow you to use items, it's nice to be able to pick things up again. Knowing that I can use them at some point if needed. Prior to this you had to rely on healing, MP, and revival materia, which brought a huge level of challenge to hard mode.
Soldiers may attack on command, but I hear they make good guard dogs too. Bet you've seen a few reactors. So how do we get to the bridge above Mako storage? Ain't holding out on me, are you? Stamp scared to bite the hand that fed him? Or is he a loyal little doggy? Have it your way, Mutt. We can do this with you, or we can do this without you.
Different reactor, different layout. Depends when it was built. Never seen one like this, but I'll manage.
In 3, 2... Damn, I'm good.
Who's there? Door!
Oh, wait!
It's over!
That's my line.
He's alone! We can take him! Make it rain!
That's that. Enough. Then let's move.
He always knows just what to say.
Cut it out.
Yeah, the amount of damage Cloud can deal in Punisher mode is just
It's a
insane.
good thing I know someone who can get us the passcodes. Pity no one else at command will talk to us, but what can you do? And we're good.
Careful in there. I got this place covered.
So, here we're entering the reactor. As I said, these guys are Avalanche. Cloud's a mercenary helping them out. They weren't as fleshed out in the original as they are in this game.
So, you know Tifa, right? It's not really my business, but are you guys close?
Cloud! Are you ignoring me?
Tifa and I...
These sewer rats appear to call themselves Avalanche, sir. We are currently investigating whether they belong to the same group that made the attempt on your life. Rest assured, our inquiries will not take much longer. This pump's sole purpose is to drain the planet dry. While you sleep, while you eat, while you shit, it's here sucking up Mako. It doesn't rest, and it doesn't care. You do realize what Mako is, don't you? Mako is the lifeblood of our world. The planet bleeds green like you and me bleed red. The hell you think's gonna happen when it's all gone, huh? Answer me! You gonna stand there and pretend you can't hear the planet crying out in pain? I know you can!
You really hear that?
Damn straight I do!
Get help.
Say that again!
I'd worry less about the planet and more about the next 5 seconds. Save the screaming for later.
Our lives are on the line now. You listening, Merc? One false move, and that happens.
Well, so much for having Cloud do all the fighting. There are some places a sword just can't reach. Just bear with him for me, would you?
Yeah.
Should have asked for more money.
Okay,
Gonna throw your
so now we
sword at him?
get
Let
to
the man with
control
the gun go to
Barrett.
work. These tin cans ain't got nothing on me.
with his
Now for the real show.
ranged weapon and his overcharge ability. Fairly straightforward. This cloud can't reach the ranged guns up here. And we can quickly finish this one off with a thunder. Then switch back over to cloud, because some monodrives have just gone down. Get ready to grab
Nothing to it.
So now Barrett's in the party. As you can see, ranged weapon, which comes in handy, but he's also very tanky.
Look what we have here.
A laser security system. Great.
Those things will hurt more than your pride if you're careless. They'll cut you down to size and then some. But I'm guessing you've done this kind of thing before.
Yeah. Figure out the timing of the lasers. Then, make a move when they cycle off.
Exactly. I'll go first. Nothing like a little danger to get the blood pumping.
Hey!
Just keep those baby blues of yours on me.
So I think it's clear that Jessie has a little more on her mind than just the mission. Whoops.
Not too shabby.
I was looking for chests. Chests and crates,
You're doing good.
just like these.
Okay, let's see what's up next. And it's more of the same. Come on then. Pretty easy.
I was never a fan of these, if I'm honest. Like that.
Nice job, Cloud. Like a walk in the park, huh?
There we go. So just before we enter the next battle, let's just have Barrett have a look at Barrett's skills. Get a thunder up there. And potion.
Look. They don't call those things sweepers for nothing. They can wipe out a whole squad in seconds.
Not if you wipe the floor with them first.
Just before we do, we'll just nip round here. Grab this box.
We can take this hunk of junk.
That hunk of junk is a heavy weapons platform. If we rush in, we die.
Is that right?
Need to hit it with magic. That should give us an opening.
Hey, just stop moving.
Let's pin it down. Give it all you got. Here we go.
Of course. It just had to get back up.
So we knock it down again. No time to complain. First.
Huh?
Soldier first class. Doesn't go into the 20s.
The hell you talking about? I mean your age, not your goddamn rank. Though for all I know, a soldier's rank could be the same as his age. Guess that make you a 1-year-old, huh? Live and learn.
Very witty, Barrett. Cloud is actually 21, I believe.
That's our target, the reactor core. Gotta set the bomb at the bottom. Let's get down there.
Yep.
Damn. I got it. Hurry it up.
So you can see all the Mako at the bottom there.
My heart's pounding like a jackhammer.
Scared, huh?
Being used to
More
power
like
the city.
excited. I've been dreaming about this for years.
But Barrett's ideology is that the planet's slowly dying off.
I leave the rest in your capable hands. Good luck.
Take the lead.
Need my help, do you? How'd you like
Take it over. Get ready. See ya. Shit. Don't overdo it.
About damn time. Bring it home.
My turn.
You think if we fell in, we sink right down to the bottom?
All done.
Huh. Cocky little bastard, ain't you?
Let's make sure we're healed up. Because predictably, we've got a boss battle coming.
Let's do this. All right, let's see if Little Stamp really can bite the hand that feeds. Go on, do the honors. Prove to me you're the man Tifa says you are. That you're one of us.
Never said I was. I'm just here for the paycheck.
Then do the damn job! What's wrong?
I'm fine. What about the timer?
Your call, Merc.
So I said it's 20 minutes.
Pretty cocky, ain't you?
Gets you a couple of little rewards at the end, but it doesn't actually matter.
You double-crossing!
Heads up!
What in the hell? Hey, how the hell do we fight this thing?
It's got reinforced armor plating, but the internals can be overloaded. Lightning magic.
No other option, huh?
It's on you.
All right, watch and learn. You're up.
Hang back.
Hell yeah! You see the damage I did?
Keep it up. No holding back. Keep it together.
Yeah, I'll do it. Something else. I'm on you.
Okay. Try this. Deal with that.
All right, watch and learn. The hell is that?
A barrier? Never seen this defense system before.
Sir, thought you were the expert.
So what's your brilliant,
It's my time to shine.
or go down in flames?
Damn it! This thing is tough!
It wouldn't be much of a weapon if it went down easy.
Don't compliment the giant scorpion!
Time to burn. It's on you.
If we don't change it up soon, this thing's gonna kill us both!
Less clear.
Hell! Yeah, baby!
Now's our chance. Give it everything you've got.
Oops.
Hey, ain't that something you want to say to yours?
Hang back. Take the lead.
Yes, it's my turn. Firing one off. You got this.
It's on you.
Bring in the heat.
I got this.
Damn pain in the ass.
You're done. Time to get serious. Now's our chance.
This is now. Yeah, don't you let up
Enough.
now.
Don't just fight. Adapt. Watch the tail. You don't want to be hit by that laser.
Huh? So, what do we do?
Don't get hit. Take cover behind that debris.
Got it. Counting on you.
Strike now, before it fires again. You're as good as dead. Deal with that. Let's see. No escape. Gotta heal up.
You got this.
Hang back. I'm waiting.
Give them hell.
Taking over. Need to do something about these wounds. Keep it together.
Bring it home.
Let's do it. Heads up! Tail laser!
I see it.
Then take cover already! Now, go! Let's do this. All right.
Oh, hell! What's it doing now?
An auto repair unit. Damn it. We gotta take it out quick or we're screwed.
Oh, I am way ahead of you, Murph. When I get my chance, I'm gonna blow this bastard the hell up! And that's a problem!
Here it comes. Here we go. It's down. Rain hell on it.
Ain't gotta tell me twice.
Try this. You're mine.
More on the pain!
Now you let for it. Any last words? Damn it. Need to heal up soon.
Phew. A little more concentration than I remember.
Shit, the bomb!
20 minutes until detonation.
Huh, you hear that? Damn thing showed you how it's done.
Come on, we've got to move.
Wedge should be covering our way out. Go, go, go!
Okay, so now it's time to escape. The 20 20-minute timer apparently is irrelevant. You can let it count down to 0 and nothing will actually happen. I never actually have, but that's what I'm led to believe.
Concentrate. Let's do this. It's over. Not bad. You okay?
Do I look okay? Help a girl out, would you? My hero!
Hey! We'll link up over there! Look after Jesse!
Come this way! This route should lead us straight to Barrett. Probably. I think I see an exit. Come on! Don't look back! Let's go, let's go, let's go!
Like I say, there's no comeuppance if you let the timer run down, so we can take our time if we wish, but I think given the
We're running out of time!
nature of the problem that the place is going to blow up,
You're not helping.
Sorry, it keeps me focused.
kind of feel
I'll freak out
obligated
if I
to
don't talk.
move
Have it
quickly.
your way.
There's so much dialogue that, you know, find it hard to know when I can chime in.
Barrett!
I've got you covered! Find us a way out of here!
But then...
Don't worry, I'll be fine. I've got Soldier Boy with me.
X, Soldier Boy.
They're here! Take them down!
We don't have time for this shit! The clock's ticking!
Cool it. 5 seconds is all we need. That's that. Don't overdo it.
Guess it's my turn! Let's go! The others are waiting. Get the hell out of here, ASAP.
Here it comes. It's on you.
Need my help, do you?
I got it.
Go take your eyeballs!
Don't stop now.
Say your prayer! Don't you let up now!
Don't overdo it.
Yeah! I'll do it! Bang, bang! I'm counting
Hey,
on
Zach.
you! Hey, did you see me in action?
Must have missed it. No shit. It's over. Try this. It's on you.
About damn time! No win down here!
Just a few more things to defeat on the way out, including a couple of rather annoying Shinra soldiers. Like here.
You got this!
Taking over. Calling fire. Going in. No time to celebrate.
Thankfully, they're allergic to fire. Oh, hello.
You're on your own.
That's fine by me. Asshole!
Get my bearings.
Here goes.
Don't overdo it.
Yes, it's my turn. Still.
Whatever.
You're up.
My turn.
Group them together in one corner. Makes it a bit easier.
You're mine.
Not good enough.
Burn. Going in. Shit. Take the lead.
Yeah, I'll do it. See ya.
All the way around here.
You got this.
Let's do this.
And don't come back.
Which bit was nice? They got
Sir. Come on!
Doors open. Pick up the pace, people.
Can you walk?
If I couldn't, believe me, you'd be the first to know.
I'll take that as a yes.
Okay, that was pretty cool. All right, come on.
Massive explosion. So that's it for chapter 1. There's 18 chapters in the game. First one obviously consisting of the destruction of reactor Mako Reactor 1.
Looks like we made it. And with nothing but a few scratches to show. Think you might have overdone it?
I followed the instructions to the letter. Maybe it triggered a reaction with the Mako?
Well, let's hope the city's still in one piece.
But the planet's what matters, right? I mean, this must have helped some.
After all that, it had better have. Anyway, let's get going. We in Sector 8?
That'd be just down there.
All right then, lead the way.
You got it. Huh. Watch out for live wires. They're everywhere.
So naturally the gang's a bit confused as to why
The
it was
air
so
in here
destructive.
reeks. Can't
their
wait to get
intention
out in
was
the open.
only to kind of disable the reactor but not completely destroy it.
Man, what is that?
Of course,
I've
we're
never
privy to
smelled
the
anything
scenes
so
from
foul.
the President and Heidegger
Oh, it's me. Gotta do something about that. And soon.
that they blew it up themselves on top of what we've done. And now Jessie's confused as to how her bomb was apparently so
Felt
powerful.
that one in my guts.
They just keep on coming.
We need to get out of this place.
Was it the Mako density? The primary explosive? The blasting agent?
Hey, we can figure that out later.
I'm running on empty here.
You can refuel at the base.
Next time I'll have to bring a little pick-me-up.
How much farther do we have to go?
Not far. That's about as good a place as any.
Stand back then. I'll set the bomb.
Can't wait to see you, Marlene.
Can't wait to take a hot shower.
We're just working our way out of this rubble
She's good to
into
go.
Sector 8, the sector which neighbours Sector 1.
Fire in the hole!
Midgard's built like a pizza. Circular designs,
Let that
split
be a lesson
into
to anything that gets in my way.
8 triangular sectors or arcs, I guess. So we've just blown through into the neighbouring sector.
Attention all citizens. This is an alert from the Shinra Emergency Operations Center. Unidentified intruders have detonated a bomb inside Mako Reactor 1. Multiple explosions have been confirmed, as well as ongoing fire. In response, a disaster warning has been issued in Sectors 1 and 8. Structures in the area are at high risk of collapse, rendering the entire sector hazardous. Therefore, all residents of
No way.
This couldn't have been us, could it?
But what if it was?
What's done is done.
Merc's right. It ain't pretty, but we can't stop now. This was just the first reactor, and the planet won't be safe till we get the rest.
Yeah. We always knew this was gonna get messy.
And this is only the beginning.
Y'all gotta look at the bigger picture here. Nothing worth fighting for was ever won without sacrifice. Though you may not be crying out, I know you're in pain, just like the planet. But it's okay, cause I'm here for you, to help take the load off your shoulders. Your fears, your worries, your concerns, and yes, your fees. Whatever your problem, I got you.
So, what's our next move, boss?
That's easy enough. We get our asses home!
So it would appear at this stage in Cloud's character development that
We'll split up and shoot for the last train home. Regroup in the freight car. Got it?
Later then.
there's a lot of mystery to him, and at this stage all he's bothered about really is money.
I'd like my money now.
You can have it once we're back at base.
So now we have to work our way out of the city. Or this part of the city anyway.
Yoo-hoo. I don't need to tell you what this is, right?
Of course not. It's healing materia.
You can have it, for saving my life.
Just doing my job. Nothing more.
Yeah. Fact is, I'm lucky you were there.
Survival can be a matter of luck or skill. And you can't rely on luck.
Words to live by.
Yeah, well, thanks.
You do know how to use it, right?
You do know what I was, right?
So we can skip the material tutorial.
I was only trying to help. Oh, before I forget, here's a little something extra for being so brave.
And these
That
are the
really was
actual
the ride of a
rewards for
lifetime. Well,
setting the time
see you
to
on the
20
train.
minutes instead of 30. Okay.
Multiple explosions have been confirmed, as well as ongoing fire.
So now we need to start heading towards the train station. We have to climb over all this rubble here in order to get through. So I think we'll go ahead and just pop the healing materia onto Cloud, just before I forget. Because for this entire chapter we play on our own.
Station's intact.
In the last chapter we had power and some healing abilities, but for now we'll need to equip them to Cloud. So something this game does, unlike the original, is
But then,
it draws out a lot of the wider story elements, because it's only part one of however many it's going to be. And the entire journey of the original story is far longer than what's just included in this game. What Cloud's actually seeing here is the destruction of his hometown, or he's hallucinating, I should say.
the hell?
And the person that he's seeing there is Sephiroth, who is the main antagonist of the game. Who was supposed to be the strongest soldier alive, but he's supposed to have died 5 years ago.
Wait!
And for whatever reason at this point, Cloud is having flashbacks. And he'll do that several times throughout the game.
You're not real. You're dead.
I am.
I killed you with my own...
Oh, you need not remind me. It was the crowning moment of our time together. But that was then, and this is now. I have a favor to ask. Our beloved planet is dying. Slowly. Silently. Painfully. Can you bear to see the planet suffer? Cloud. Were the planet to die, so many things would be lost. Your hometown burned so bright. The sound of her voice, pleading for me to spare you. The shiver of her flesh yielding to cold steel. That which binds us together would be no more, and I would be loath to live in such a world, which is why I must ask you this one favor. Don't worry, it's a simple thing. Run, Cloud. Run away. You have to leave. You have to live.
You bastard! Yeah!
Good, Cloud. Very good. Hold on to that hatred.
I'm seeing things. Fumes from all the Mako, maybe. All right. You got this.
So because our route to the station was cut off, we have to find a different path to the others. Which is going to lead us into some trouble with the Shinra, but otherwise...
Evacuation order has been issued to the occupants of buildings in the vicinity of the Sector 8 Expressway. You are advised to vacate the area immediately.
Make our way over the
The
rooftops.
explosions at the reactor have caused numerous ongoing fires. Many homes are at risk. It is not safe to remain indoors. Please leave your residences at once.
Man, what a mess.
I'm so
This is an
scared.
alert from the Shinra Emergency Operations Center.
Do what you like.
I mentioned this many times during my original playthrough. Cloud and the gang just don't do themselves any favours. They walk through Midgar and various urban places with, you know, big old weapons on their back. They're literally dressed, you know, like they've just blown up a reactor. Oh yeah.
Don't let the intruder escape.
If you head down there, then Cloud will just turn around because of the security. But here's a familiar face.
You are too weak to save anyone. Not even yourself.
Are you okay? Hey, are you okay?
I'm fine.
Here, this is for you.
Huh? A flower?
That's right. It's a gift. You know, for scaring those things away.
What things?
Never mind. Think of it as a memento.
Just my luck.
I heard that, you know.
How much?
Well, that depends on the customer. In your case... it's on the house.
Huh?
Lovers used to give these when they were reunited.
Look, I'm involved in things. Dangerous things.
Oh, I'm sure you are. So?
So keep your distance.
Wait, you think someone's out to get you? Is that what you're all worked up about? Relax. No one's going to attack you. I promise.
Hey, a Mako reactor just blew. You shouldn't be out here trying to sell...
Help me! What are they?
Drop your weapon!
Are you blind?
You know, you're right.
Wait!
Nice meeting you.
And I'm sure we'll meet her again.
Sword on the ground! Right now!
Let's do this. That's that. Not bad.
Okay, back in the driving seat. So that was Eris.
Hey,
Eris,
you
I should
there!
say. As she's called in this game. I believe that was meant to be her name in the original. TH. That was silly. I think the wrong moment to cast a spell. But it's the translation error led to her having an S at the end of her name.
You're mine. No holding back. It's over.
And the other addition to the game that wasn't in the original was the Dementor-looking cloaked figures, which we'll learn later are called Whispers. And they tend to appear when death is imminent. What we find out much later on is that they are guiding the hand of fate, essentially. So, keeping an eye on who's supposed to die and at what point. And they crop up many times throughout the story.
There he is! He's not going anywhere!
HQ, this is Sector 8 Unit 4. We have eyes on the target. We need that. Nothing to it.
Nope, nothing to it. These guys are pretty chumpy, I have to say.
All clear. You!
That's that. Calling fire. Let's finish this. Shit. Burn. You're done. Not bad.
If you watched any of my original playthrough, you'll know that I like to explore every nook and cranny. See, the power wrist guards are a nice little accessory. Every character has a weapon, armor, and an accessory.
Just give it up!
Confer upon them various abilities depending on how you use them. And
There's nowhere to run!
Time to burn.
these may,
You're mine.
depending on the situation, you might want to switch them up.
Get ready.
And we will be doing.
Target sighted!
Bit overkill.
Target sighted!
Need a light.
Incoming!
Won't last long.
Good as dead! Troopers on standby!
So this part of the game's a bit rail shootery. You kind of have to just hang around until Cloud prompts you to run down an alleyway and up onto the rooftop to hit these guys.
Let's go in. Let's do this. Now you're in for it. No escape.
Don't let him escape! Give up! Ground forces engaging target at top Saga. Only fighters convert and provide immediate support. Requesting immediate reinforcements at Mountain Saga.
However, it's all good experience. Levels up the materia as well. Ah. Let's go overkill on this guy. Limit break.
Target still mobile. Support. Proceed to rally point at the station.
So much for the direct route. Find another way. Use the rooftops, maybe. But the rooftops look clear.
Over there!
Wall.
Open fire! Shoot to kill!
Close call.
Be advised! Target approaching residential area! Steel Hall action immediately! Target sighted! Get him!
Come in.
It's all or nothing now.
Whoops. Keep forgetting that when you're on a ladder it pauses as opposed to goes to the materia menu, the equipment menu, like this. But what we can do is equip this iron bangle as it has a materia slot. And then what we can do is pop a HP up materia in there. Give us a little boost.
Don't underestimate him!
Time to burn. Enough. Let's go.
I see him!
Not sure what happened there, Cloud. He tried to just stand there swinging his sword. Usually when Cloud's locked on he will fling himself at somebody like that.
That it?
But for whatever reason it didn't
Confirmed!
lock on.
Target has entered residential area! Full lockdown is in effect! All units! Have eyes on the target! You're mine now!
No holding bids over. Let's go.
So if you deal enough damage hard and quick enough, you'll notice that many enemies get pressured as their stagger gauge fills up, which is the orange bar beneath their health.
Let's do this.
This is annoying.
Okay.
Let's just regroup a second.
Burn.
So as you fill it up, basically you can pop enemies under pressure with enough hard and fast damage quick enough. When they're pressured, their gauge will fill up faster, and when you fill it, you'll stagger them, which means that they can't attack you, and you do insane amounts of damage.
Try me. See ya. Shit. It's over. I won't give up.
Enemy combatants, you have been
So
warned!
nearly done now.
A few
more,
You have nowhere to run!
Here goes! Floppy.
Just a few more enemies to get rid of.
You're done.
Another one!
That's a really bad timing. Hades riot shield is... Why won't it target? There we go. Set it on fire.
Was never in doubt.
Could do with saving my MP really. because there is a like a mini boss coming up here. Basically a super duper riot shield.
I'm gonna enjoy this. Fun's over.
No escape. Here we go. It's over. Try me. You're mine! I see you. Need a light? What's that? It's over. Any time now.
Yeah, it would be over, but that huntsman keeps getting in the way, and my sword attack keeps deflecting from his shield. Okay, just me and you.
Sloppy. Here it comes. Going in. Here we go. That'll do. So long.
Move in! Don't let him escape! HQ, this is Sector 8, Unit 2. Target is surrounded. Moving to secure.
Wait! I know that.
And made good our escape.
Guess
We
Cloud
did.
won't be joining us after all.
No need to assume the worst. I'm sure he's fine. You saw him in action, didn't you? Guy's a soldier. Goddamn one-man army.
You think he's a keeper?
Michael. You had me worried for a minute. What the hell you been up to, huh?
Giving public security the runaround. That's what. Had to draw them away from the station somehow.
Nicely done.
Well, can't argue with results, huh? What?
Wait. Got a question for you all.
What?
Ever been attacked by an invisible enemy?
What?
Wearing robes. Came and went like the wind.
Thought they were invisible.
They were, at first. Only saw them after she grabbed me.
A new Shinra weapon, maybe?
More like a panic-induced hallucination.
Never mind. Forget I said anything.
Suit yourself. Come on, let's move up.
Okay.
A lot of people here.
And in the freight car,
So-
too.
Because of the evacuation order, maybe?
In the original game, this was the section where we learned about the structure of the city, and the same applies here.
Due to an explosion at Mako Reactor 1, an emergency schedule is now in effect.
Just
Your
work our way through
understanding and cooperation is appreciated.
the carriages.
I just want to get home.
Just wanted to be home.
Sector 8 is back to normal.
Stop that right now!
Hotels down there.
Do you mind? I'm trying to work
Didn't realise Wedge had sat himself down there.
Hey, got a sec?
Never got
Yeah, sure, Biggs.
Just called in sick.
Can't actually remember what happens if you speak to Biggs. So come on.
Just leave me alone, alright?
You see,
You're
I talked to my
holding
friend.
up pretty well, huh? Even after what we saw at the station and all over Sector 8?
I'm a soldier.
Why don't you learn to take
Wow.
a hint, buddy?
My hands are still shaking.
You get used to it.
Something to look forward to. Or maybe not.
Why don't you learn to take a hint, buddy?
I'm not sure who she's speaking to, whether it's me, but it's Jesse.
Little help, Cloud, please? I can't stop thinking about it. The bomb I made shouldn't have produced an explosion that big. It doesn't make any sense.
The explosion triggered a reaction with the Mako. You said so yourself.
That was my first guess, but shouldn't a reactor have fail-safes to prevent that kind of thing? You mentioned invisible enemies back there, right?
Right.
No. I'm just looking for excuses for something that was clearly my own fault. Gotta own up to it if I'm gonna learn from this and move on. Thanks, Cloud. You're a good listener.
Yeah, he is.
What kind of maniacs would go so far as to bomb a reactor?
They've yet to announce it publicly, but I heard it was Avalanche's doing.
Really? Aren't they the terrorists who tried to kill the president?
Is there nothing they won't do?
Hey, quit talking out your ass. Everyone knows Avalanche only cares about saving the planet.
Just who do you think you are?
A law-abiding, concerned citizen.
Law-abiding? Really?
Shh. Antagonize him.
In my humble opinion, that explosion was a message. A message to the bastards bleeding our planet dry. Think they got it? Heard it loud and clear? Y'all's masters?
We will not submit to intimidation or violence, but work together for peace and prosperity. That is how civilized people change the world!
That's right!
That is the Shinra Creed!
Them's fighting words.
It's what we believe. We all have to follow our conscience, don't we?
We should go.
Right.
Oh dear.
Yeah, the invisible enemies are the whispers we've seen earlier on. The guys that look a bit like Dementors.
Shinra Creed my ass.
And yeah, Cloud is a good listener. It's because he doesn't speak a lot. At least not at this stage in his plot.
Let's get this out of the way. Personally, I find visual aids make the dull stuff a lot more bearable. If it helps, think of it as an initiation rite.
How many times do I have to tell you people? I'm not...
There's such a thing as playing too hard to get. So, here we've got a wireframe model of the great city of Midgar, complete with massive steel plates suspended 300 meters above ground level. Atop which stands a shining beacon of civilization. The whole system is sustained by the Mako reactors, which feed the insatiable appetites of the public.
The train will be passing through an ID checkpoint shortly.
This here is the train's route. As you can see, it'll take us around this main pillar. Look, we're about halfway through it now. They've set up a checkpoint here to scan the IDs of all passengers heading in and out. Date of birth, residential status, criminal history, all that and more is automatically cross-referenced in their databases. Public security wouldn't have it any other way. Heads up. Don't worry, our IDs are impeccable. What'd I tell ya? Have a little faith. Won't be long till we reach the bottom. Relax.
Take a good look. It's because of that great big pizza in the sky that people down there gotta struggle to survive. Shinra sucks up Mako while the soil turns to dust, the air fills with smog, and the flowers die.
Then leave and don't look back. That's what's always worked for me.
Well, that's all well and good. If you're only out for yourself. But the folks down there don't have the luxury of choice, you know?
Like this train, I suppose. There's only one way it can go.
Okay, that's chapter 2 done. Ending at the Sector 7 slum, where we'll be meeting Tifa next, and I guess Marlene as well. And then learning how to do our jobs, build up reputation, various little side quests.
Oh, you guys!
Daddy!
Oh, sweetheart.
I'm glad you're home.
Don't worry, I'm fine.
Goodness.
Knew it couldn't be that bad. No way.
Hot damn, we are good!
Yes! Bombs detonated 1, members lost 0.
And one step closer to a brighter future.
Hell yeah!
Guys! Lower your voices, huh? People are listening.
Oh, right.
Now get some R&R. You've earned it. Just be ready for the next mission, all right? See you soon. At 7th Heaven. You know, where Tifa works. Don't keep her waiting. She'll worry.
So chapter 3 is like one of the first
Not
hub
long
chapters
now.
where there are several different things you can do in terms of advancing the story and doing a few side quests. It's chapters like this that your actions will affect how the game progresses later.
Mako is the lifeblood of the planet? Yeah, the hell it is. Goddamn eco-warriors with their dumbass posters. I tear them down and they're back up inside of an hour. Like I've got nothing better to do. I mean, look at all that steel work. You trying to tell me that's not progress? What the... You okay, buddy? Mako junkie, huh? Figures.
You again.
That hot shower can't come soon enough. I can barely tell my skin from all the ash and sweat.
When I get back, it's refueling time.
And you, Jesse?
I don't know. Figure out how I screwed up?
Ha! You're such a kidder.
Okay, so 7th Heaven is the bar that we're heading to. It's also Avalanche's hideout. And it's here we get to meet Tifa.
Arlene.
Daddy, you're home!
That's right, Angel,
Welcome
I am. Have you been a good girl?
Yeah, I've been helping Tifa.
Oh, you did you? Well, well.
Oh, it's a big softie,
You made
really.
it. Where'd you get that? I can't remember the last time I saw a real one. Huh? How sweet. When did you get so thoughtful?
Guy can change. Has been 5 years.
Huh?
I need to talk to Barrett.
Right. Come on in.
Daddy, the Mako place blew up. Everyone on TV's talking about it.
Don't you worry about all that silliness. Daddy's here and he's not going anywhere tonight. Now turn that thing off and let's get you to bed, huh?
I wonder what it must be like for
Do
Marlene
you
in
mind
school.
keeping Marlene company until I'm done with this?
Me?
Yeah, you.
Telling everyone her dad has an arm. A gun for an arm.
Yeah, your money. Ask Tifa. She takes care of all that. Hey! What the hell you think you're doing, scaring my daughter like that?
Daddy says never talk to strangers.
That's right, honey, I do say that. What a good girl you are remembering Daddy's lessons. You know what else good girls do? They go to bed on time. Come on.
But I'm not tired. I want to talk some more, Daddy.
All right, but just this once.
So then, what can I get you?
My money. I'm still waiting on it.
Right. About that. We should talk outside.
Daddy? Did the people who died all return to the planet?
Of course.
Before we get on to money, there's an empty apartment in a place just down the road. It's nothing fancy, but I was thinking you could stay there for now. The landlady's a big friend of the cause, so you wouldn't even have to pay rent. Sound good?
Sure does. Thanks.
Follow me then.
How was it up on the plate?
It was chaotic.
Sorry for dragging you into all this. It was wrong of me to put you in danger like that. I promise I won't do it again.
Danger's part of the job. Don't worry about me.
I'll try not to.
Always happy to help stick it to Shinra.
Not good at all.
I don't know what it is, but my life feels so...
So yeah, not talking
you
a
make
lot
nice
because
with
there's a
everyone?
fair bit of
Much
dialogue.
as I could, all things considered. Maybe not enough for them.
Good. You had me worried. You're not exactly a people person.
I'll give you that.
It is in this section that we start to see Cloud's character change.
I saw Sector 8 on the news. It was like a war zone.
The news is just another Shinra mouthpiece. They'll spread whatever lies Shinra tells them to.
So, it wasn't that bad?
It was.
Oh, right.
And here we are. Good old Stargazer Heights. You're on the second floor. Room 201 here is where I sleep. Don't have time for much else, what with 7th Heaven and all. Not even time to decorate.
Okay, this is our room, which we can't enter until Tifa
Here's your
tells us
room,
about it.
202. Don't worry, I already told the landlady about you.
You did?
Yes? Oh, I mean, I told her I had a friend looking for a place to stay. Was that too much?
No. It's fine. And this?
That one's, know what? It's getting late. I'll introduce you tomorrow. It's a little bare, but should be enough to get you through the night. If you want anything else, we can always get it.
There's one thing. My money. You guys owe me 2,000, remember?
I do. And we'd love to settle up, especially since this was your first job for us, but...
That's it?
Sorry. We spent the rest preparing for the mission. That really is it. But not for long. I'm collecting money for filters tomorrow, so I can pay you after.
And you're sure about that?
Of course, as long as you help, that is. Wait, then I'd have to pay you for that too. Never mind.
No, 2,000's enough. That's what we agreed on, so that'll be the price. With what you gave me, that leaves 1,500.
You're the best. I'll see you bright and early at the bar then. Thanks again for everything. Sleep tight.
Yeah, money, money, money to Cloud. That's all he's after. For now, though. Wish I could get up like that in the morning.
Guess it's time for introductions.
Interesting noise. I don't remember that on my first playthrough.
Hey, you okay in there? Oh. Coming in.
You're right, he's not a sloth.
What are you doing to Marco? This is his apartment. He's got a few problems, but he's not a bad guy. The landlady asked me to check on him now and then to make sure he's okay. Can I ask you to do the same?
Sure.
Like I said earlier, lots and lots of foreshadowing for the kind of larger overarching story elements. Okay. So this is where we can go out into Sector 7 and start doing some odd jobs.
Well now, you must be Cloud. I'm Marl, your landlady. So how'd you like the place? You from up on high?
I've been around.
I'll bet. No matter. All kinds come through with all kinds of reasons. If you ever need an ear to bend, I'll lend you mine. Can be about anything, even Tifa.
What's she to you?
The granddaughter I never had, and if you hurt her, I'll take it out of your hide. You hear me?
Loud and clear.
Good. Now you'd best get a move on to 7th Heaven. She's got a head start on you, and then some.
Nothing to report.
We'll find that Cloud gets a lot of attention from the ladies as the story goes on. Ultimately, he's got split feelings for Tifa and Aerith.
Everyone's worried they're gonna run out of money soon.
But that's for another time.
Morning.
Hey.
Just so you know, Marlene's still asleep. Let's get down to business, shall we?
Huh?
These water filters won't replace themselves. Although the next batch probably could, if Jessie put her mind to it. Most every home in the area has one. Folks love them because they practically eliminate the rotten egg smell. Honestly, they make us more money than this place. And it's easy money too. We bring new filters, collect the old ones, and get paid. What?
Give me a break. I'm not a salesman. I'm a soldier.
Which is why no one will refuse to pay. What do you say? Please?
Let's get this over with.
Great. And while we're at it, I'll give you the grand tour. Go ahead and keep whatever we collect. Seeing as you didn't bring any luggage, I'm guessing there's stuff you need to buy.
Thanks.
And don't worry, we'll pay you the difference after. Barrett's out making his rounds too.
Don't take your eyes
As long
off
as I
them.
get it all today.
Okay, so this is the money collecting part of the game, and like I said earlier, there's a few side quests we can do. You can choose to do any of them or none of them. But like I said, it all affects
Hey there.
the story
Here
later
to change
on.
out your water filter.
Tifa, baby, how you doing? Been waiting for you to... Wait, who's he?
Cloud's in charge of collections. He'll take your money.
Sounds like a pretty sweet gig. If you ever need someone to fill in, I'm your man.
In your dreams, maybe.
Huh?
Cloud! Since we're here, maybe we should do a little shopping.
Suppose I could take a look?
So, I like to collect the music discs, so we'll pick one of those up. We'll hang fire on the materia for now.
Thanks.
We'll pick
If you're
stuff
ever
up,
in the market for anything
as we go.
else, drop on by. Especially if Tifa's with you.
We'll see you around, okay? And let us know when your filter next needs changing.
All the items you could want, straight from the...
He's a regular. Stock up here and he might throw in a freebie or two.
For you, maybe.
Well, you could try being a little nicer.
To get free shit? Not my style.
Our next stop is Stargazer Heights. Landlady's a client.
Just met her.
Then you know what to expect. Remember, she's a good friend of Avalanche, so be nice. Please?
Just imagine if rich people start thinking it's safer down here than on the plane.
Apparently it was done by a terrorist.
Yeah, Marl
group
likes to
called
think she's a bit of a matchmaker.
Nothing to report.
Hey, Marl. Got some filters for ya.
Tifa, my dear, dear girl. Oh, what's he doing here?
Working?
Be nice. Cloud's helping me with collections.
You better take care of her.
I'm pretty good at taking care of myself, you know.
That I do. Still, better him than you. No charm, no wit. Big sword, but no skills.
I've got skills.
Be nice.
I'm doing my best.
You're looking awfully glum. Are you getting enough sleep? A good long rest to cure anything, I tell you.
A tried and true lesson for life on the ground floor. Am I right?
That you are. Now, your money.
Thanks, Marl. You take care of yourself.
Don't do anything I wouldn't do.
So little tutorial elements coming through as we work our way around, talking
Marl's
about how
great.
to
She helped
rest
get me
up
set up
and
back in the day.
conserve
You
your HP and MP.
been here a while now?
5 years, give or take. But never mind that. We've got to get you your money. Last stop is the weapons store.
Hey, if it isn't Tifa.
You here for the filter?
Huh?
Hey! That last filter didn't do shit!
We're so sorry about that. Hopefully this one will work better.
Save your excuses and get out!
All right. If you could just settle your bill, we'll be on our way.
The hell? You charging me for your busted-ass goods?
My associate handles payment disputes.
Think you can mosey up in here and have it your way?
Pretty please.
Thank you very much. Seeing as we're done with our rounds and you've got a small fortune now, why not take a gander at the weapons?
Well, when will Barrett be back with the rest?
Before we open up tonight. It'll be a while yet, so... what do you want to do?
Don't really know.
In that case, I've got a suggestion. Want to hear it? If you're serious about becoming a merc, then you're going to need to start making connections. It's not what you know, but who you know, you know?
Another lesson for life on the ground floor?
Yep. Connections get you jobs. Jobs build your rep. And more rep gets you better connections.
How do I start?
Why not help out the neighborhood watch? They're mostly volunteers, but you'll get to know people.
Yeah, okay.
Didn't see anybody at the office, so let's head up top.
No better way to keep you and your family safe than with a weapon of your own.
So we get a free weapon out of doing an odd job, which we're quite keen to equip. For reasons that will become
Didn't know
clear.
you were holding down the fort.
Huh? Oh, hey, Cloud. Looking to join the neighborhood watch?
That depends. What does this neighborhood watch do?
Lots of stuff, really. But our top priority is taking care of any beasts that wander into town. That, and teaching the locals how to defend themselves.
Like they say, the only one who will look out for you is you.
Cloud's a great fighter, but only we know that. If no one knows him, no one will hire him. Thought if he joined the watch, he could get his name out there.
That would work for everybody.
Truth be told, we could really use your help. We can't pay you in gil, but we'll work something out. For example... Aha! What about your sword? I could mod it for you.
No thanks. It's fine just the way it is.
What? You some kind of purist? I know I'd never pass up a chance to improve my gear. Come on. At least let me show you how it's done.
So we can skip this
All
weapons
set.
tutorial.
Needless to say, you'll have to try it out to appreciate the difference.
Thanks.
We'll do you one better. Spread the word to everyone who'll listen about the new merc in town.
Between him and Wedge, there isn't anyone they don't know.
I'll march through the streets singing your praises, even on an empty stomach.
So, where are these monsters?
Scrap Boulevard. Good hunting.
Hey, Cloud, I'll come with.
No, I've got this.
But you don't know the way, do you?
Lead on.
Sure thing. I know these streets better than anyone.
Okay, good. Get Tifa in the party. Interesting character. She works as a pugilist, using her fists, but she is pretty much a glass cannon.
Scrap Boulevard is out
She
west.
goes in and hits
Past the
really hard,
barricades,
but she
supposed to keep the
cannot
monsters out.
take much
Anyway, we
punishment.
should prepare, just in case.
The other thing that we just encountered was the weapons upgrade system. The skill points, SP. You get these just from leveling up. And actually, my first playthrough, I neglected it completely right up until the end. I hadn't realised it was so important. But yeah, it is important to upgrade your weapons as you go.
Show me what you
No
got,
holding
Cloud.
back. Don't overdo it.
I got this. It's over.
Yeah, it's important to upgrade your weaponry, primarily because
So
it
that's what a
improves your
soldier
base
looks like in
stats.
action.
It allows you to equip new materia.
I'll bet. Let's keep at it.
It also gives a bit of variety. So the first weapon you start with, like Cloud's Buster Sword, if it itself can be improved. It doesn't just become obsolete when you pick up a new weapon. It can be used in various different ways. So it's kind of like an all-round sword, which is good. There are certain swords that hit hard physically, there are certain ones that are better with magic.
Here we go. See ya. Try this.
You're good at this. Charging in like it was nothing.
You too. It's not alright. Get ready.
Well, I've been here 5 years now. No one else.
It's over.
Nothing to it.
All right. I think that might be the last of them.
They won't stay gone for long.
Of course not. Even so, folks will be grateful for the peace and quiet in the meantime. A win's a win, you know?
True.
Trust me, it'll do wonders for your rep. Right. Let's go check in with Biggs and Wedge.
So we can head back and we'll claim a free iron blade. The reason it's important to use is to increase its proficiency. So different weapons give you different abilities. So the Buster Sword allows you to do a focused thrust, which is excellent at increasing the stagger gauge.
For candidates.
But the Iron Blade gives Cloud a triple slash ability, which is just insanely useful.
Back already?
Got every last one too. Now the slum should be safe.
You guys are machines!
Good job. Meanwhile, we told everyone we could about you.
So I heard. I've got to ask, though. What did you tell them?
It's all right. All you gotta do is keep up the good work. It'll pay off soon enough, I promise.
How's the sword, by the way?
Good.
Glad to hear it. Seems like the perfect fit for you.
Yeah. We've been through a lot.
Oh. You okay?
I'm fine.
Been meaning to ask. After you left the village...
It's a long story.
I've got time. Why don't you tell me all about it while we try to rustle up some more work for you?
That sounds great! I'll come too!
Oh, no you won't.
What?
Run along now, you two.
Sorry,
Go on.
maybe next time.
Huh?
No fair!
Think about it for a second. They haven't seen each other in years. You'd be a third wheel.
Hey, before we get back to it, why don't you check out the weapons?
No need.
Come on, the dealer's probably heard all about you by now. Might treat you better.
I don't know about that.
You hear someone got rid of all the monsters on Scrap?
Yes, that was me.
Hold up. Heard there's a merc that'll take on any monster. You the man?
Word spreads fast around here.
What if I am?
Sorry about before. I get antsy when business is slow. Man in your line of work needs weapons, no? Why not try that one on for size? Yours on the house. Badass like you rocking my weapons is good advertising. Think about it.
Fine.
Or if you want to take a look at something else.
Just a look.
Oops, didn't mean accessories, meant weapons. So what we can do here is purchase an iron bangle for Tifa.
Don't be a stranger.
Since you've got yourself a new weapon, let's see if we can't put it to good use. Come on, let's go chat up Weimer.
Who?
The guy who tracks all the requests that come to the watch. You never know. Could toss some work your way.
Where's he at?
Oh, he should be back at the office by now.
Okay, I'm just gonna have a comfort break for a minute. Bear with. Okay, sorry about that. I'm back. So what we can do is now upgrade weaponry. In fact, what you can do is you can simply set things to automatic. and the game will upgrade them for you as you gain SP, based on whichever way you look at it. You can have a preference for an offensive or a defensive loadout. Me, I like to just keep things balanced, so we'll just set that for everybody. I've not got no additional materia to use at the minute, but Tifa could do with a bangle. Actually, tell a lie, I picked up the ice materia, didn't I? So it would be useful to get that leveling. Okay, what we'll also do is we can equip Cloud with his Iron Blade, because he gains the new ability of Triple Slash, which is just insanely useful, for reasons which will become clear as we use it.
Searching for candidates.
Hey there, Tifa. You need a helping hand?
Actually, I wanted to introduce you to an old friend of mine. This is Cloud. He's a merc.
Ah, you don't say. Well, we're always on the lookout for experienced fighters to help us deal with the bigger critters.
I'll take on anything. For the right price, that is.
Experienced and cocky, huh? If it's a challenge you want, I might have a few good ones. Your clients can fill you in on the details. Prove yourself with these jobs, and I'll see if I can't find you some more.
Thanks.
Okay, so this is where the odd jobs start to
Performing
appear.
physical analysis. Sizable weapon, excellent cardiovascular health and impressive lung capacity, perfectly balanced muscle and bone structure. An optimal candidate. My name is Chadley. I'm an intern for Shinra's Research and Development Division. I hope you'll be interested in helping me with my research. Please accept this as a down payment. I would like you to set that assess materia in your equipment and use it to gather intelligence in battle. This data will help me to develop new types of materia.
I'm not interested in working for Shinra.
You should know that I work actively to undermine Shinra's efforts. I'm sure you of all people can appreciate the tremendous power of materia, as well as how it might be wielded against your corporate enemies. And if you later decide that I am not worthy of your trust, you can do what you do best.
I will hold you to that.
Excellent! Then we shall work together so long as you deem fit. Once you've completed your task, please return and report to me.
Cool. Love Chadley. He's kind of like our guy in the chair. What he basically does is give you new materia as you perform various...
Please set the orb of assess materia to your equipment
kind of
and use it to
milestones
gather
in battle.
intel.
Cool. So what we can do now is start getting some odd jobs done. If we nip round here, there's a little girl who needs some cats finding.
Oh, hey there. Is Marlene with you?
No.
Oh, okay. I was kinda hoping she could help me find my friends.
I know someone who can help you. This guy right here.
Really? Okay, let me tell you all about them. They have long arms and legs, and they're a little skinny. They like places where there's food, and nice people will give them treats when they ask. And small spaces. Oh yeah, and they're all cats.
I'm looking for cats?
They're friendly, so if you call them, they'll come running. All 3 of them. Find my friends, please.
What's
easy enough?
It might be a good idea to stock up on...
Not gonna let you sleep.
Think we could
Wait, did you hear that?
One of them just here.
Yeah, and I don't even like studying.
One just here at the
Wait.
bar. While we come around here, we can just nip up these steps. There's another chap with a quest just round the corner.
Hey, this look like
Hello, hello! Oh, what do we have here?
I'm guessing you're that merc I've heard so much about. You're not here to shop, are you? People were right. You look like you can handle yourself. So some Drakes have made themselves at home in the abandoned Talagar factory. Can't have that kind of trouble around here. My regulars will do anything to get their hands on the scrap in there, and if they run into those Drakes, they could get hurt.
I'll handle it.
Much obliged, sir. Head on over to the old Talagar factory and talk to Narjan. He's the watchman guarding the entrance. Good luck. I'm counting on you, my friend.
The dubbing doesn't look as good in some of these guys. So there's a special offer here on an ether, which will be very useful. Okay, we will head over there in due course. But first off, I just want to nip down here, back to the item shop, as the chap in here has a quest for us.
Hey there, Tifa! Welcome back! And you, the new merc in town looking for work, right?
Yeah.
In that case, maybe you could do something about the Doom Rats? Them and their were-rat buddies have been tearing up town, looking for food and whatnot. Got into the store and made one hell of a mess, let me tell you. Oh, you think that's funny, do you? Don't lie. I saw you crack a smile. Well, do the job and you can laugh it up for all I care. Anyway, they're probably nesting in the outskirts. Now I've heard a were-rat in pain will call its friends for help. And the whole rat pack will come running just like that.
Okay.
All the items.
We'll nip round there in a minute, however.
Hey, what are you doing in there? Looking
Come on
good.
out.
If we just pop through here, we'll find the third of Betty's cats.
Just like that.
And a little treasure chest as well.
This sucks. Screw this.
So we can return to her instantly if we wish, but because we're nearer to the other quest, we'll just leave that for a minute. And we'll just head back to defeat the Doom Rats. And then the Drake.
Looking good. Wow. You know, the item store's wrong.
If I recall, we have to go, come back here again. There's some were-rats and then the Doom Rats follow after that.
That's that.
Something else I need to do is to put triple slash on as a shortcut. Yeah, that's fine.
I don't see any Doom Rats around.
What do you think? Should we...
As well, what I need to do is make sure that I have... Ugh, what am I doing? Teed up assess on Cloud so that we can start gathering
this
data
might be a
for
waste
Chadley.
of time. Let's head back to the store and touch base for now.
So yeah, like I thought, the game annoyingly makes you come up here once, go back, and then go back again. And this guy just kind of derides you for not doing the job.
Well, rats too much to handle? I'm just messing with you. Heard you took out some were-rats, which is nice and all, but the job was to wipe up the Doom Rats. No biggie. Get back out there and finish the job, and we're good. Don't look so glum. It's only a matter of time till they show. You'll get them this time for sure.
All the items you can want. Straight.
Sound more sinister than they are, the Doom Rats. And where they are, you can see them. Pretty hefty. Let's go.
I got your number. Bring it. I see you. No holding back.
Bring it!
That's that. Need a breather.
Let me handle this. Let's go. Gotcha. Finish him off.
Stay strong.
There.
Sounds like Cloud's having a bit of a hard time over there.
Give him your all.
It's a win, but...
So we can just teleport back to the item shop this time. I wasn't really paying attention during that fight. Phone was going off.
Finally managed to get those Doom Rats, huh? Thanks, guys. You're the greatest. I was so dead in here, I thought I might have to close up shop for good. Hey, got an idea. Hear me out. If the guy who took care of the town's rat problem told everybody where he liked to shop, well, what do you say? I'll make it worth your while, of course. Give you some incentive. Talk you up to Weimer and my customers, and anybody else who listen. You'll be swimming in work before you know it.
Yeah, sure.
Okay then, that's what I like to hear. Seventh Heaven, the new merc in town and my little store. I can see it now. We're gonna clean up.
So now he's got a couple of cheeky items on offer, which we can pick up. Yep, and we'll take a cleansing material. Come in handy a bit later.
That went well. Could be you found your calling.
Yeah. Was alright, I guess.
Think of each job as an opportunity. Not to make money, but to build connections.
It's not what you know, but who.
You remembered.
Not a patient teacher.
Maybe not so patient next time.
Oh boy.
Oh, Barrett should have finished collecting his share of the money by now. So what do you want to do? Head back to the bar?
No, we're good for a minute. We've still got a couple more quests outstanding. So we can nip back and we can chat to Betty. Let her know that her cats have all been found. And then we can head to the factory.
What? They ran away? So, we're never gonna see them again? You guys! You came back! They said that a scary man was chasing them. Thank you!
Lovely.
I told Dad we're getting married in movie time.
Hey, if you're a hired hand,
I wish you luck with your goods.
Thinking I might join you.
So doing quests will restore your HP and MP, which is very useful.
You never know.
At least on normal mode it does. On hard mode, you don't recover MP, which makes it very difficult from chapter to chapter. What's up, my friend?
Factory's off limits. Drakes have been spotted inside. Huh? Wait a minute. Tifa? Don't tell me you're here to take care of those things. Are you? In that case, be my guest. We believe there's at least 2 groups lurking somewhere inside the factory. Find and cull them all.
I mean, the guy does have a machine gun. Has he not tried shooting at it? Right. Whoops. Let's just make sure that Tifa has her ice skill equipped. Dive kick could do with going in square, and unbridled strength can go in triangle. Okay. Yeah, that should do for now. Need to make sure I remember to assess these things. I hate these things as well. Oh, I forget what they're called. The throat clamp.
Let's end this quick. Enough. Allow me. Take it from here.
Okay, let's go.
Can't do much until it decides to come down. Set fire to it. Oh, there's one over here.
It's over.
Keep those gloves up.
That should
Sure
be
thing,
enough
Coach.
intel for the kid.
So I managed to get the second assessment, so I could return to Chadley, but that would defeat the purpose of coming into the factory. So we'll just head to the north bit and then come back down.
If this is what you want.
It's on you.
All set.
I got you.
Come on. It's on you.
Let's do this.
Freeze.
Let's finish this.
That's a win.
That takes care of one of the drakes. There's another one that we have to kill in order to complete the quest. Just nip out here because there is a treasure chest. And we can just head back round to where the other drake is. A few more gorges along the way though.
Bring it.
Here.
Enough. All right, that's that. Let's go.
We'll just nip out here first because there is a cheeky piece of material just sitting there waiting for us to pick it up. Oh. I thought I could open that. Perhaps I can't. Could always get it on the way out. But the other drake is up here.
Seriously. Keep it together.
I got this.
No escape.
Chill out.
Hang back. It's on now. Here it comes.
Come on.
Need a light. Now. No holding back. You're done. Steady. Is that it? That's it. That's that. You're good at this.
Told you so.
I'm trying to think. Should we just teleport out? Yeah, we do need to come back here for another quest in a minute, so we can teleport back. So we can turn in this one. We can also speak to Chadley now. He, if I'm right, will give us access to aero or wind materia.
Got rid of those drakes in the factory, did ya? What a relief. I can't wait to give my regulars the good news. You're the real deal, all right. Keep it up, and I can see you going far as a merc in this town. I've worked with my fair share over the years, so believe me when I say that I know what I'm talking about. Anyway, you're needed over at the Pillar. Apparently another flying bastard stirring up trouble. Bet you can't get enough of this, huh?
Well,
No, I get it. If you're good at something, might as well make it your living. May not know you, but I know a man who's found his calling when I see one. Keep at it. I switch up my stock every so often, so drop by when you're in the neighborhood, huh? Welcome!
Let's see if he's got anything
I'm
else.
always getting in new stuff to keep up with the latest trends. You won't be disappointed.
See, yeah, he has got something. Yeah, more high potions.
Always a pleasure. Oh, you look into that other gig yet? If you're planning to, might want to buy some extra supplies first.
Yeah, we can do it shortly. So we'll speak to Chadley. He'll probably have a few more intel quests for us as well. Off the top of my head, I can't remember specifically what they all are. But doing each one gives you access to newer materia.
Hey, got another job for you, Merc.
Cloud! You were the first to gather the data I requested. Here is the rest of your payment. I have developed new materia. Would you like to see it?
Yes, I would. Oh. I thought it was aero, perhaps not. We don't need another assess, but we could do with
I
also
plan to
fuel.
develop more materia in the future. Together, we can harness enough power to take down Shinra. I'll keep preparing more battle intel reports, which I hope you will assist me in completing.
Yep.
I'll bet a lot of people are talking about you right now. There's this amazing merc who can handle anything.
Nothing I've done around here has been all that special, though.
Oh, so you want more of a challenge, huh?
So already I've started to complete a few of these reports.
I'm grateful for all of your help thus far.
Many of them just come naturally.
I've done it. I've developed a new materia.
You get them from staggering. First strike is one, which is just an epic materia to use, and that'll be going on Cloud.
I look forward to receiving all of your future battle intel submissions.
And you can see here. So, hitting an elemental weakness is the way to unlock wind materia, and the other one that we have to do is just stagger 15 different types of enemy. Let's see what Wymer's got for us.
A certain shopkeeper told me you paid him a visit. Thanks for helping him out. Just so happens there's another job I'd like to offer you. Now that I know you can handle yourself in a fight. You've got a real killer on the loose, you see. A rabid catch dog. Maybe you've heard people talking about it. Shinra muck gone feral. Last sighting was in Scrap Boulevard. Think you're up to it?
I'll handle it.
You're a lifesaver. Doubt anyone else around here stands a chance. Go get him, bud.
Cool. So what we can do now that we've got a couple of new materials is we can pop this one, first strike on this one. Tifa can have the HP up. She can keep ice, and the rest can stay as they are for now. So we can go and find the rabid dog that's in the Scrap Boulevard. Its weakness should be ice, if I recall. So that gives us a chance to complete Chadley's battle report, intel report, and then using that we can get the wind materia to use against the bigger Drake. So little doggy is somewhere up here. There he is.
Gotta win at all costs.
That'll do. Don't overdo it.
All set. Gotcha. Bring it. Good luck. Freeze. Ha! Bingo. I got this. Yeah. There! It's on you!
I got this.
Bingo!
Sloppy.
Gotcha! There!
Deal with that.
Let me handle it! Bingo! Come on! Get down! There! Gotcha! Watch yourself!
Let's do this.
The problem with this thing is it does not sit still. before it just runs away, which is incredibly frustrating. But we ticked off the magical elements intel. It's good. What we just need to make sure we do is stagger it. Oh, and assess it as well. Something else I forgot to do.
Hey! Over here! Tifa! Hey, Cloud!
I drove the Hound into the area up ahead. He's pissed, so make sure you're ready.
I bet he's pissed. Okay. There he is, waiting.
Focus. Take the lead.
I got it. Yeah, you're up.
I got it.
Let me. Don't give up.
Yeah, looking good.
Bring it. Gotcha. Come on. Good luck.
Taking over.
Chill out.
No holding back. Here it comes. You're mine.
Come on.
Take him down.
Time to end this. Bring it. Take that. Beat him. Yeah. Go for it.
Would kill for a shower.
Not too bad. He didn't seem to want to run around quite as much that second time, but he could be a pain to actually land hits on.
Took care of the dog, did you? Phew. We owe you one.
Gotta say, I've never seen a Shinra breed like that before. Out of curiosity, when exactly did it show up?
Oh, today. The first reports came in just this morning. Why do you ask? Wait a minute. There's this crazy story about a Shinra research lab hidden right beneath our feet under the slums.
Huh. Really? That's news to me.
And here I thought you might know something I don't. Well, I guess not.
It's a big organization. Sure, there's lots of secrets I don't know.
Yeah, fair enough. You got the bastard. That's good enough for me.
Ah, nice. We got an elixir for that. Very handy.
I get it now. You're kind of like an exterminator. I have to tell you that I'm grateful for all of your help thus far. I've done it. I've developed a new materia.
There we go. So we should be able to, try wind.
I look forward to receiving all of your future battle intel submissions.
Which will be useful against one of the bigger drakes.
Hey, Tifa, baby.
Take a picture, why don't you?
Oops. Sorry, brain fart. This is the way I need to come.
Think we could get
Are they actually letting
If the planet's a living...
Seriously?
Chat to Gwen.
Tifa, you won't believe this. A Cerulean Drake flew in from the train graveyard, but these two clowns refused to get out their butts and do anything about it. Hey, is that? It is you, the new Merc. Then maybe you can help us out. The Drake is in the old Telegraph factory over there. But to reach it, you'll need to get a hold of a watch security key. You should be able to find one inside one of the crates. I forget which. Just smash them all.
I love how her emotion doesn't really, reflect the sound of her voice.
If it ain't the Merc himself.
Everyone in the immediate area should exercise caution.
So I think Tifa's probably better suited to hold on to the wind materia. Oops, sorry, just microphone was wires untangled. So I forgot to pick up this crate earlier. Sorry, not crate, chest earlier, so I'll just get it now. antidotes foreshadowing the fact that the gorges can inflict poison. And I happen to know which crate it's in.
They're nothing. Keep it together.
All set. You're up.
I got this. Try this.
Worked up a good sweat.
You asked for it.
It's just incredibly frustrating when, like that one, they just run straight onto the wall.
Damn it!
Burn. Keep those gloves up.
Sure thing, Coach.
So we can find the key just in here.
That the key?
Yeah.
And some were-rats should have appeared here, so I can just...
Let's end this quick. Don't overdo it.
Okay, let's go. Run! Fine! Bring it! Ha! Gotcha! Come on! Watch yourself.
Taking over.
Would kill for a shower.
There it is.
Gotta make a stake.
Take the lead.
Let me handle this.
Allow me.
There! Good luck.
Hang back.
Feel the breeze.
It's on you.
Okay, let's go. You're up.
My turn.
Now fly!
Now.
Come on!
Take the lead.
I got this. Bring it! Watch yourself.
I got this.
Get back!
There we go.
Get ready.
That's a win.
Yeah, we can return to Gwen. Gwen, whose voice does not match her facial expression.
And there he is! I knew you were the right man for the job. There's no denying you're the real deal. Not like these idiots with their excuses. Rather have one of you than 20 of them.
They're just doing their jobs. Can't expect them to be at your beck and call.
What exactly is it you're trying to say, Merc?
You need people who can follow orders, too.
I see now. Heard you were ex-Shinra. Guess I shouldn't be surprised you'd go to bat for your old buddies. Me, I'm just looking out for my people. All there is to it. Hell with you. We can take care of this town ourselves. No more mercs or Shinra. We'll build up the watch and kick you all out.
Cool. That should have rounded out all the quests
That's another solid gig in the books.
for the chapter.
You know, the whole town is really impressed with what you've done. Keep it up, and you'll have enough work to keep you fed for a lifetime.
Well, thanks to you.
And don't you forget it.
So where do we get paid? The shop or something?
Yeah, but why don't we head back to the apartments first? Take a quick breather.
Which lesson was that again?
Lesson 1. Got it? Anyway, let's go.
So this little breather is actually
Good job.
what do you call it? It's got prerequisites. You have to do so much around the town before it becomes available.
Something's wrong. Let's check it out.
And essentially what it is...
Stay away from me!
...is...
Hold it!
part of the quest line for determining which dress Tifa will wear in the Don Corneo section of the game later.
Get off me, assholes! I didn't do shit!
Shut up, punk!
Or what, huh? Screw you! Ow, ow,
What's going on?
Why you gotta do me
Somebody
like
went and
that?
stole some
Just
blasting
messing
data from a
with you.
Shinra warehouse. So public security started asking questions, and you know how Johnny gets.
It's because of the reactor bombing, I bet. I could be wrong, but something tells me they're not gonna settle for just roughing him up this time.
We've got to save him, Cloud.
Is he Avalanche?
No. He doesn't really know what we do. But he has his suspicions. And he's a talker. Actually, you know what? Maybe I should go alone.
I'm coming.
Are you sure?
It's the least I can do. Lead on.
Thanks. Come on.
He could go to jail.
Yeah, so Johnny is a bit of a nightmare.
Hey man, check it out. This song's pretty sweet, ain't it? You like it? You feel it? Have a copy.
I have to say it's a pretty garbled rendition of the Chocobo theme, but hey ho, for the collection.
What the hell, man? You trying to break my arm? Dragging me through the street like this is ow, cruel and unusual punishment.
Just while I remember. Yeah, that's fine.
Come on, let's get a closer look.
Any way to treat a model citizen of Midgar? Model citizens don't steal blasting, Agent. So why don't you tell me why your ID popped when we were going over the warehouse logs? Huh? You got it all wrong. I've never gone anywhere near a Shinra warehouse. My ID. Your ID was never lost, Doctor. We've never got you inside a Shinra installation in the first place. But don't you worry. We'll take all the time we need to help you get your story straight.
I swear. All he had to do was keep his mouth shut.
Yep.
Anyway, you distract the officers and I'll figure something out.
We're at full already. Yeah, there's nothing on offer here, so we should be fine. So just a little battle here to rescue Johnny from Shinra's clutches.
Let him go.
Who are you? The cavalry?
Huh? Is that who I think it is? Oh, hell yeah! You guys really came to save me! Ow, let go!
Hey! What the hell you think you're doing?
Here we go.
Let's finish this.
What now?
He's a talker.
Huh? Whoa, whoa!
No!
Huh? You're not gonna... Hold up! Wait! Don't do it, man!
You want to live? Then get the hell out of town.
You got it, boss! You ain't never gonna see my face again! I swear!
Are you sure about this? It's a big risk.
I know, but it's fine.
And them?
No more. Cloud, you're scaring me. We need to go before they wake up.
So delving into the backstory of Cloud and Tifa a little bit. He seems to lack a lot of empathy.
I'm worried about Johnny.
I'm more worried about us. We gotta go, right?
Right.
What?
It's just... you've really changed.
How?
I suppose it's... yeah, your eyes. They used to be less...
It's the Mako. Soldier, remember?
I remember. Actually, before we head to 7th Heaven, maybe we should swing by Stargazer Heights for a bit. Take a moment to rest and recover.
Yeah, we can do that. So it's talking about Soldier and how Cloud's eyes are very blue. So at some point in his training he's been infused with Mako, which is something that happens when you enlist in Soldier, who are Shinra's kind of elite force. More than just these grunt men that you see.
What would make him want to leave?
A man with a big old sword would make him want to leave. Just before we do head to the apartments, another little thing you can do
Thanks for dealing with that.
is talk to Katie up here.
Talia, it's you! You're the merc everybody's talking about, am I right?
Yeah.
I knew it! So, the board here tracks how many monsters folks have taken down, right? A bigger number means a safer town, and who wouldn't want that? Just between you and me, though, they're pretty much all your kills. Cool, huh? Anyway, keep up the good work. We'll try to make it worth your while.
So if we kill 50 enemies, we can get some MP up. So all we need to do is just nip into here, find a couple of easy to kill gorges and were-rats, just cycle around it a couple of times, and then we can claim it.
Easy. You're good at this.
Told you so.
It's irritating when Cloud doesn't lunge forward when you need him to.
If this is what you want...
Bye. That'll do. That's it. That
we
it?
leveled up as well.
Won't be tough. Keep those gloves up.
So like I said
Sure
earlier,
thing,
Triple
Coach.
Slash is just such an OP ability. Really useful.
This won't take long. Just like that, okay?
I gotcha.
Each slash gets progressively more strong as it hits, which is very useful
Get rid of every last one.
when you've got several enemies all clumping up like that.
Thank you. That hound had us scared half to death.
There we go.
Whoa, check it out! I don't think the number's ever gone that high before. At this rate, we won't have to worry about monsters ever again. What a thing to be able to say. Thank you so, so much. We'll never forget how many bloodthirsty beasts you kept off our streets. Ah, smell that fresh air. That's the smell of a safe and happy town. One you could be proud to call home.
Bloodthirsty beasts.
Took some real skill to get rid of that.
Okay, so we can swap out our air filters now.
Huh? Someone's back awful early. Not that I mind. Would you two be dears and swap your filters out for me? I left them in your rooms.
Sure thing.
Not so fast, you. Do me a favor. She needs a friend. A real friend.
We're already friends.
So when she talks, are you really listening? Thinking about her and her feelings? Or are you just going through the motions? Go on.
Let's take care of this real quick, okay?
Sure.
Come over when you're done.
So just need to quickly change the water filter. Then what we can do is unlock a dialogue scene with Tifa. And like I said earlier, what it's alluding to is what dress she'll wear in a later chapter when you get to the War Market. Like I said, this is one of those hub chapters where you know, a lot of your actions have an influence on later game events.
Give me 1 sec. I'll be done in a bit. Finally. So, after you left the village, I let you off the hook before, back at the hall, but not this time.
Well, when we were kids, everybody wanted to be a soldier, right?
Yeah, I remember they were on the news every day during the war.
Thing is, by the time I finally made it in, they didn't need heroes anymore. It was nothing like what we dreamt of. It was just working for Shinra. Just...
I'm sorry. I know it's a touchy subject.
Not exactly small talk. Especially with someone you haven't seen in a while.
I get it. Still, it's kind of funny. Us going our separate ways, thinking that must be it. That we'd never meet again. And then here, of all places, we do. You know what? We should totally celebrate. Let's dress up and hit the town.
Really?
I mean, why not? It'll be fun.
Do you even have fancy clothes?
Not like fancy, but I'll figure something out. What do you think would suit me, huh?
So my last playthrough I went for something sporty.
Something exotic?
If you say something exotic, you'll get
really?
like a Japanese
Then
style
again,
kimono
if we're making
dress.
an effort, be sure to pick an outfit that goes with mine, okay?
Will do.
This is gonna be so much fun. You'll see.
But it's also affected by the number of quests you do.
Maybe.
In this chapter as well. So if you do 0,
And on
then
that happy note, I think it's time we head back to the
you'll
bar. Come on.
get like her
you
default
don't need a break?
kind of blue dress. But
Honestly, I'm feeling pretty good. Marl isn't always right, you know.
and it's the same with Eris later on. The more you help her out, the better her dress will be. Anyway.
Hey, Marl. We took care of the filters, so we're gonna head back to the bar now.
Take care, you two. Oh, you're looking pretty chipper.
I don't feel that different.
Must be my imagination, then. Anyway, keep your wits about you, Merc. A token of my appreciation. Be good to her.
Cracking. So, I don't actually think I gave Tifa an accessory earlier on. No. So she can have a Crescent Moon charm. Revival earrings are only one-use items. I don't tend to use them all that often. I think their main use is for some of the bigger bosses that have insta-kill. So, this is the map screen, but we can look at our quests from here, and there are 6 in this chapter, all cleared.
We might have dinner at 7th Heaven.
And here we are.
So we can
You
head
must be tired.
Same as you, I guess.
The game will give
Could
you
use a little something to take the edge off,
a bit
right?
more of a
How
tutorial.
about a refreshing cocktail made by yours truly that you can sit back and savor?
Tifa.
Yeah, I'm feeling it a bit too. Hey, do you think you'll stick around a little longer?
Maybe. Work for a minute, build up some savings.
I see. So, what'll it be? Want to head back out for a little while?
No, we don't need to head back out. We've done all the quests we can.
We're back.
Did you have fun?
Lots of fun.
Hey, need y'all downstairs.
Right now? Then the plan is...
Marlene, wanna go wait for Jesse out front?
Okay.
Looks like we're officially on for tomorrow night then. Gotta go over the details with the others.
Before you do, about my pay...
You'll get your money. So sit down and shut up until we're finished. Double time, Tifa.
I'm actually gutted you don't get to go down there in this version.
I'm really sorry, but it shouldn't take much longer. In the meantime... grab a seat. What'll it be?
I don't know. Something hard and bitter.
To my knowledge, this doesn't affect anything, the choice of drink you make. Although there are some scenes with Tifa in later on that I think can vary slightly, but I'm not sure to what extent they vary, depending on...
Most people would say something sweet right about now.
Which option you choose?
I'm sure they would.
But you're a more discerning customer, aren't you? In which case... our house special, the Cosmo Canyon.
Beautiful.
I gotta go. Enjoy.
Hey, you see the news? The reactor bombing was the work of the eco-extremist group Avalanche. Public enemy number 1. Gets your heart racing, doesn't it? They don't know our faces, so we're in the clear for now. But we'll want to capitalize on this momentum. Speaking of which, you coming on the next one?
For the right price.
Oh, you can bet I'll be pushing hard for a raise. Tifa will be joining us too, but I don't know. Even a blind man can see her heart's not in it. She was never on board with the bombings, so if it comes down to do or die... if I've got to put my life in someone else's hands, then I'd rather that someone was a professional. Like you.
Could still kill some time.
So while they're planning the next job, the game wants you to just explore the bar a bit. So there's a jukebox with another music disc in it, which we'll pick up. So that's got Tifa's theme. And then the other thing it wants to do is to use the dartboard. They don't actually have to do it, I don't think. You can just quit, but if we get to the top of the leaderboard, then what we can do is get a look-up materia from Wedge before starting the next mission. And to do that you need to throw 6 darts or less. So we'll have a couple of goes, but I won't linger around doing darts. Funnily enough, you can hit the green or the red in the bull in order to get 50 points. There we go. If only I was that good in real life. Good, puts us at the top. So that means that Wedge will give us a
maybe
lock-up
just chill a
materia
bit
before the next mission. But that moves the plot on, you can sit back down and then Tifa will come back up. What's silly is no one was around to witness Cloud get that score, so they clearly trust him implicitly and his dart playing skills.
I heard you're having second thoughts.
I know we have to think big if we're going to make a difference. But not like this. I feel trapped.
If it feels wrong, don't do it.
Guess that's that then.
What, they kick you out?
We agreed to disagree. So, you want another drink?
Tifa! Time to celebrate. Break out all the good stuff.
Oh, sure.
We won't be needing you for this next job. Feel free to look for work elsewhere.
Fine by me. That's how I like it. No contract, no obligation.
Figured you'd say that. Here, the rest of your payment, along with a little extra for your exemplary service. And thus concludes our business. Gonna have to ask you to leave now. This here's a private affair.
Sorry, I tried. We talked it over, but in the end, we didn't want to put so much on you. This is our fight.
Jesse, what's the holdup?
Be right there. No hard feelings, huh?
It's fine.
Let's talk more after I'm done here, okay?
Really, it's fine.
Come on, Jesse, I'm dying here!
I'll catch you later. Sorry to keep you thirsty boys waiting.
Avalanche!
Okay. So while we leave these guys to get smashed,
That hit the spot.
Damn, Biggs.
there's
Slow
a new
down.
What's up with them?
situation developing out here.
Word is he lives in
The
this town.
hoodlums.
Hey, brother. You from around the way?
I guess.
Know a big man with a big gun strapped to his right arm? Heard he set up shop somewhere in the neighborhood.
That depends.
Ah. Clever. Smell an opportunity to make some scratch, do you?
500.
200.
3.
Whatever, man. Let's find somewhere quiet to talk. Walk with me.
These guys all walk like they've got wedgies.
Hey. Got something to say? You looking at me?
Is he with them?
Hey. Move it! I
I'm so
said
sorry.
move!
Look at all these assholes staring at us.
This shithole's got nothing on Wall Market. Am I right?
Don't overdo it.
Word of advice, Blondie. Don't piss off my friend here. You'll be real sorry.
I do
Unless
find
you
it
got some
hilarious
kind
that
of death wish, then
they
be my
think they can
guest.
challenge Cloud when he's got this colossal sword on his back.
After you, brother.
And they come at him with like
Don't worry.
flick
I ain't
knives.
the backstabbing type. Most days. Spill it. You know where the bastard's hiding, don't you?
I told you before. That depends.
Oh yeah? You wasted my time.
Shinra's time, you mean?
Shinra knows better than to stick its nose in my boss's business.
Like I give a shit.
No mercy for you! Goddamn! You annoying little
shit. Steady. Hey! Too bad. Let's do it.
Clench your cheeks with this one!
Big man with a big gun for an arm, right?
Hey!
Why do you want it?
Nobody knows me shit. Let me walk away, please!
Here it comes. It's over. It's over. So if they weren't Shinra, then... not my problem. Lesson 1 for life on the ground floor.
Not yet, it's
Get
not.
some rest.
So they came from the place called the Wall Market, which is the residence of Don Corneo, who is basically this kingpin of crime and depravity, debauchery, that sort of thing. But now they're after Avalanche as well, not just the Shinra.
Welcome home, honey. Took your sweet time.
Forgot how perky
Psych.
Jessie is.
Are you gonna let me in so we can talk in private? Guess I'll get right to the point then.
Huh. What have you got there?
An apology for not getting you on the mission. Or not. What do you think it is?
A proposition.
Nailed it in one. Gonna have to ask you to keep all this a secret from the others, though. It's a personal matter. Something I need to sort out tonight.
Tonight?
Tonight. You and me, together. I want you to come with me to the Sector 7 plate. I'll give you the details on the way.
That's fine by me, but don't you have a pretty big day ahead of you?
I do, but if I don't deal with this now, it's only gonna get harder. Anyway, I can count on you, can't I?
Oh.
A down payment.
Very lovely.
Doubt we'll be back before morning, in case you were planning on traveling light. Make sure you've got everything you need before we leave. Oh, you all set? Awesome. Meet me at the station after dark. Don't be late.
It's just another job.
Okay, so that's the end of chapter 3. Like I said, the hub chapter. The next one is a new part of the story, but I'm going to call it quits here on this part. So if you've watched it live, I hope you've enjoyed it. If you're watching on YouTube later, I hope you enjoy it there. I'll probably pick this up again later on this week, but until then, stay classy everyone. I'll see you later.